Your your computer might prompt you to say yes, it's okay to record. And then let's go ahead and find a seat. And then once you're there, rock those hips side to side. Have your hanky handy. And then find comfort. Those of us that are shorter might need to sit a little farther forward so our feet can be flat on the floor. Those of you that are taller, you're going to want to sit back a little bit farther. Rest your hands on your thighs. Lower your gaze and try closing your eyes. Take a moment here to just notice how your body feels. Feel the pressure of your sits bones pressing down into the chair. Try to lengthen your spine just a little bit so you're not slouching. Try to let those shoulders relax. And with your eyes closed, start to feel your inhale entering your body. And then let it exhale, or let yourself feel the exhale. You might notice the coolness of the air as it comes into your body. And then you might not feel a temperature of the air as it leaves your body because it's become body temperature. Feel the coolness of the breath entering through your nostrils, up along your sinuses, down the back of your throat, and into your lungs. And feel the breath follow its path as it exits. Visualize that breath in your mind's eye. Follow the path. Again, entering into the nostrils, up along your sinuses, down the back of your throat, and into your lungs. And with your next inhale, feel and follow the breath all the way to the base of your lungs. I want you to notice if you feel the breath flowing easier through one nostril than the other. So feel that breath moving in through your nostrils, but notice if one path is a little cleaner than the other. If you don't feel any difference, don't worry about it. We're going to get into some fine motor skills of breathing. So we all know that we have a diaphragm that helps draw the air in, but you also have small breathing muscles in the rib cage, in between each rib, that helps to assist the breath. And we're going to use those muscles to help direct that breath. I want you to imagine or try to breathe in through your right nostril and direct that breath to your left lung, pressing into your left rib cage. It's going to be easier to feel the breath moving into that rib cage than it is to feel the breath moving in through the right nostril. But just try your best. So breathe into the right nostril, direct the breath to your left lung. After you've exhaled this breath, let's go to the other side. Try to breathe in through your left nostril and direct the breath to your right lung, pressing that breath into the inside of your right rib cage. Once again, focusing on the breath coming in through the left nostril, directing it to the right. In whichever hand you are comfortable with, you're going to take your pointer and your middle finger, place them on your temples between your eyebrows. So, pointer, middle finger on your temples. That gives you your thumb available and your ring finger available to help press on a nostril. So I want you to take your thumb, press that nostril closed, and then breathe in through the other nostril. Close that nostril off with your ring finger and exhale out of the thumb side. Keep that ring finger closing the nostril off. Breathe in through the thumb side. Close it off with your thumb. Exhale out of that the ring finger side. Breathe in through the ring side. Close off. Exhale through the thumb side. Breathe into the thumb side. Close off. Exhale through the ring finger side. And then continue to breathe through that pattern. By closing off a nostril, it makes it a lot easier to notice if one side breathes more evenly and clearly than the other. So we're going to add a little bit more of that fine motor breathing skill. When you close off your thumb side, I want you to breathe into the opposite lung. So you'll breathe into your thumb side lung. Closing off, exhaling. And when you breathe into the thumb side with that ring finger closed off, I want you to breathe into the ring finger side. So feel that breath cross into the opposite side. If it's hard to put it all together, just continue to move between one nostril and the other and feel the breath. And then do one more breath cycle through each nostril. When you've finished, lower the hand down. And then you're going to take your hanky and wipe your nose. All right. Work yourself a little bit forward onto the mat. Rock side to side. And then settle yourself into the center, hands at your hips. Try to tilt your pelvis forward like it's a bucket of water, pouring water out of the front of the bucket. And then tilt it back like you're trying to pour water out of the back of the bucket. Inhale as you pour forward. Exhale as you pull back and try to pour out the back. Let's do a couple more. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale, tilt forward. Exhale, tilt back. And then try to bring that pelvis into neutral position so the water is even on the front or top of the bucket. Relax your arms to the side. Inhale, take your arms up overhead. Exhale, sweep them back down. And as you breathe through these movements, notice if your breathing seems easier coming through your nostrils. One more. And let's roll your shoulders around. Other way. Relax those shoulders. Bring your arms up overhead and inhale. Lower your hands down, exhale. Grab the chair behind. Inhale, lift the chest forward. And then exhale, sweep your arms forward. Drop your chin to your chest. On your next inhale, sweep those arms up overhead. Lower them down, exhale. Grab the chair, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, sweep those arms forward, drop chin to chest. Let's do this one more time. Arms overhead, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Grab behind, inhale. Sweep forward, exhale. Inhale, take arms up. Exhale, sweep them out to the side. Take your left arm, sweep it up and over, reach down with the right. Come on back center. Bring the right arm up over, reach down with the left. And then come back center. Let's do the same thing with breath. Inhale, sweep that left arm up and over, reach down with the right. Exhale, bring the hand back down. Inhale, sweep your right arm over, reach down with the left. Exhale, bring it back. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Inhale. Exhale, come on back. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, bring your thumbs to your sternum. Keep your thumbs on the sternum. Take a deep breath here, and as you exhale, rotate your torso to the right without moving your thumbs. Hold there. And then I want you to pull your right shoulder back just a little bit more to add just a slight bit more rotation. Turn your head and look over that right shoulder. Bring everything back center. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, lower those hands out to the side. Bring them back center, thumbs on your sternum, sitting nice and tall. Inhale. As you exhale, rotate to the left. Keep thumbs on the sternum. Continue to breathe, but try to pull that left shoulder back a little bit more. And then turn your face looking over your left shoulder. Coming back center. Inhale, take arms up. Exhale, sweep them out to the side. And relax those hands on your thighs. Scooch a little farther forward. And we're going to take your right leg out. Bend the knee enough so you can put the foot flat on the floor. Lift the forefoot. Press down, lift up. Press down, lift up. Feel the mobility of your ankle. And when you lower down, I want you to really press with the ball of the foot. As you lift up, try to reach those toes towards your shin. And we're going to do a couple more. And then you're going to hold the toes up, slide the foot a little bit farther out. Hinge forward at the hip till you start to feel a stretch in the back of the leg. Use your left hand to support your upper body. And we're going to sweep our right arm forward, reach it forward, thumb pointing towards the ceiling. Bring your elbow back. Reach your arm behind you, sweep it back forward, thumb pointing up. And then let's do that in a more fluid motion. Bring it back, sweep it forward. Exhale as you bring it back, inhale as you bring it back, exhale as you sweep forward. Let's do a couple more. And then you're going to hold the arm forward, reach it, feel a little stronger stretch up the back of that right leg. And let's hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, take the arm up overhead. Exhale, sweep it out to the side. And draw that right leg in. Let's take the left foot out, toes up. Slide the heel in a little bit so your knee is slightly bent. And then you're going to press the toe down into the floor. Lift the forefoot up. Press down. Lift up. Try to press the balls of the feet down when you lower it, and as you lift, pull those toes towards your shin. Let's do one more. Holding the toes up. Slide that foot out a little farther. Hinge forward till you feel the stretch. And then rest that right hand on the thigh to help support your body. You're going to reach that left arm out. Palm is up, or thumb is up. Hold strong here. Try to relax your shoulders. And then as you inhale, pull the elbow back, reach the hand back. Exhale, sweep it forward. Inhale, draw back, reach back. Exhale, sweep forward. We're working our shoulder joint through its range of motion. Let's do a couple more. So try to really reach back, sweep and reach forward, working with your breath. Hold the arm forward and try to reach it a little farther. Toes pointing up, thumbs pointing up, shoulders relaxed down. As soon as you relax your shoulders, you might feel your back engaged just a little bit more. And then on the inhale, let's raise that arm up, reach it out to the side and lower it down, bringing your right or left foot in. Scooch over to the right side of your chair. Take your right leg out to the side. And then you're going to point the toe forward as best you can. If it needs to come forward a little bit because it's too hard to go straight out to the side, go ahead. And then I want you to try to press the whole foot down into the floor and then lift the outside of the foot up. Lower the outside down to the floor, up. When you press that foot down, you might feel a stretch in the outside of your ankle. And then I want you to find where that foot is comfortable and hold it there. Reset that left foot so it's directly under your knee. Right hand is on your hip. We're going to take our left arm, sweep it up and over, and then come on back. Inhale as you lift it up and over. Exhale, come on back. Inhale up. Adding more range of motion to this shoulder. One more time, lift up. And then come on back. Slide that foot in and let's move over to the left side of your chair. Take your left leg out to the side. Find where it's comfortable. If it needs to come forward a little bit, that's okay. And then you're going to try to press that foot flat into the floor and then try to lift the outside edge of your foot towards the ceiling. Press down and lift. While you're moving that foot down and up, you're going to feel the stretch in the ankle, but notice if you can feel more stretching in the inner thigh and if you feel something happening in your left side. If you don't feel anything different, don't worry about it. Things are happening whether you can feel it or not. And then I want you to find comfort for that foot. Make sure that right foot is set out in front with the foot under the knee. Left hand on your hip. Inhale, sweep your right arm up and over. Exhale, come on back. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, back. Let's do 3 more at your breath pace. So you don't have to follow mine. And when you're finished with that breath, bring that left foot in, reset yourself into the chair. And just notice how those legs feel. All right, we're going to step our right leg to the side, turn your hips to the right side and take your left foot back. Try to tuck your toes under back there and then try to lower the heel to the floor. Think about your pelvis being that bucket of water and try to pour water a little bit out of the back of the bucket and you should be feeling stretch up the front of the thigh and into the hip. Inhale, take your arm up overhead. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, lower down. Keep that tailbone tucked under. Water towards the back of the bucket. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, lower down. We're going to sweep our arm out to the side and reach it up and over the head to the back of our chair, and then bring it back center and down. Inhale as you lift up to the side and over. Exhale as you sweep it back. Keep water towards the back of the bucket. One more time. Inhale, take it up and over. Exhale, come back. And then you're going to sweep that left arm around to the back of the chair. Grab a hold of it. Move your right hand to the other side of the chair. You're going to use your left hand to pull your body around. Use your right hand to push a little bit farther and look over your right shoulder. Feeling a stretch still in the front of your thigh and hip, but moving some of that stretch up into your low back and maybe even up into your shoulder blades. Take these stretches to a gentle, comfortable stretch, not a strain. And then let's release, bring yourself back forward. Rock those hips side to side. And take a moment just to notice how your left side feels compared to your right. So let's step that left foot out to the side. Turn your body to the left. Take that right foot back. Tuck the toes under. And then try to press that heel back. Try to tilt that pelvis back again like you're trying to drop water out of the back of the bucket. You can hang on to that chair for balance, and then let's lift our right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale as you take it up. Exhale as you lower it down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, lower down. Again, feel free to go at your breath pace. But focus on breath and focus on your stretch. We're going to do one more. And then take your arm out to the side and reach it up and over to the back of your chair. Sweep it back out to the side and down. Inhale as you reach up and over. Exhale as you come back down. We're going to do 3 more. If you feel work as well as stretch, that's good. We have a combination of strength and stretching going on here. We're going to do one more. And then take your right arm out to the side, rotate, grabbing hold of the back of the chair with your right hand. Right hand. Move the left hand to the other side of the chair. Pull with your right, push with your left, look over your left shoulder. Keep that tailbone tucked just enough. Sit tall. Feel all those wonderful stretches. Try not to hold your breath here. We're going to hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and release, rotating back to the front. And once again, just notice how those legs feel, how your abdominals feel, how your low back feels, and how your shoulders and shoulder blades feel. Let's go ahead and bring it to a standing position. And hands at your hips. So let's just circle those hips around. And take it the other way. All right, moving to the back of your chair. And we're going to start by walking back, hands on the chair, walk back, keep your head above your heart, keep your heart above your hips. And then I want you to pretend your pelvis is that bucket of water, and I want you to pour more water out of the front of the bucket. Lift the tailbone up to the ceiling until you feel stretch coming up the back of your legs. Draw your hips back a little farther to stretch through your shoulders. Keep holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll yourself up, stepping forward. Turn your chair to the right. All right, we're going to step our left leg forward, right leg back into high lunge. So make sure that your right heel is in line with your forefoot, not dropping inward. Doesn't matter how close that heel is to the floor. Then bend your left knee, but still be able to see your toes past your knee. You're going to drop that tailbone down a little bit, trying to take water to the back of the bucket. Reach that left arm up to the ceiling. Find balance here. So if you already feel like you're struggling with balance, step that left foot out a little farther. And then you're going to hover your right hand off the chair. If you're good with balance, lift that right arm up into high lunge. If you're really struggling with balance, take those feet into a wider stance so you're not kind of one foot in front of the other. And let's hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, lower the hand down, slide that back leg in, slide your left foot in, find balance on that left foot. Reach your left arm up, take your right leg back, and then I want you to hinge forward till you start to feel a little stretch up the back of the leg. Pull your belly in. And then try to take it to a 1-finger hold on that chair. So just 1 finger resting on the chair. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, come on up. And then you're going to place that left foot in front of your right in tandem step. Come forward onto the left foot, and then rock back onto the right, and then try to find equal balance on both feet. Lift your left arm up to the ceiling. Bring it in front of your chest. And then stare at something other than the screen. See if you can take your hand off the chair and bring your hand up as well to the chest. If you struggle with balance, hover the hand over the chair. Try squeezing the inner thighs. You might notice a little bit more abdominal engagement. If you're struggling with your balance, take that left foot, move it just a little bit more to the side. And then we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. All right, take those feet back to normal stance. And then you're going to plant your right foot into the mat. Cross your left foot underneath, behind it. If you have had a hip replacement, you're just going to bring that foot nice and close. But if not, you're going to take it behind you. Bend your front knee a little bit. You might notice that that arch of your foot is off the floor. So let's try to press that left foot down into the floor. You might start to feel a stretch up that leg. Think about your bucket of water, holding that water even. Try not to let it fall out of the front of the bucket. Take that left arm, reach it up and over. Press your hips to the left, making a nice arc with your body. Again, you're going to try to press the foot flat to the floor as best you can. Hips pressing to the left, reaching arm up and over. And then try pulling back with that left shoulder. If it doesn't want to go up and over, take your arm only as high up as that shoulder allows. So wherever that is, hold there and then try to pull the shoulder back. You should be getting a stretch from below your hip up through the side, up into your shoulder. Let's sweep that arm back around. Keep your feet in the same position. But now we're going to sweep the arm up and across the body. Press those hips again to the left. You can play with this. Lower the arm a little bit. Raise it up a little bit as you're reaching across. Find the arm placement that feels the best for your stretch. And then let's sweep the arm up and around. Uncross your legs. Notice how one side feels to the other. Hands at your hips, and let's circle those hips around. This just helps to pull everything back into place. At least it feels like it. And then other way around. Alrighty, we're going to move our chair over to the left. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot back into high lunge. So on that left foot, balls of the feet on the floor, your heel is directly behind. Let the heel drop until you feel a nice stretch, and then hold there. Try not to let your heel drop inward. Check your right knee. Bend it enough so you can still see your toes. Pull your belly in and create that nice even water in your bucket. Raise your right arm up to the ceiling. Making sure that your feet are at least hip width apart for balance. Find your balance and then either try to hover that hand over the chair or raise it up. Again, it always helps to stare at something other than the screen, something that's a solid, fixed object. And let's continue to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower those hands down. Slide that back foot in. Reset your right foot. And then find balance in your right foot. Lift your right arm up. Take your left foot back. Pull your tummy in. And then let's hinge forward. Have a soft knee on that right leg. Pull your tummy again so you're not letting the water fall way out of the front of the bucket. Like you're trying to hold the water in. And then let's see if we can go to just one finger on the chair. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on up. Place that foot down. All right, standing on your left foot. Let's cross our right foot behind. Bend that front knee just enough. And then try to get that right foot flat to the floor. Anytime you find any discomfort with the legs crossed behind you or you've had a hip replacement, you're going to keep those feet close together and not crossed. All right, hips go a little bit to the right. Reach right arm up. Again, take that arm only as high as the shoulder allows. And then feel that left or right side opening up. Try to pull your right shoulder back a little bit. Pull your belly in. Again, you're stretching from below your right hip all the way up to your shoulder. If you feel discomfort in your knee, take that foot, and you don't have to press the foot down into the floor. Let's straighten ourselves back up, lower the hand down, and this time we're going to cross our arm over, press your hips back to the right. On this side, play with that arm placement. The lower it is, the more you reach, higher up, whichever feels best for you. And let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Sweep up and around. Uncross your legs and shake it out. All right, stepping that left foot back, bringing your right foot right in front of left for our tandem stance. Try squeezing those inner thighs. Bring that right hand center. Shift your body weight forward onto your right foot. Shift it back onto the left. And then try to find balance on both feet. Pull the belly in. Even out your bucket. See if you can let go of that chair. You can hover here or try to bring your hands center. If none of it works, you're going to take that right leg, step it out just a little bit to the side. Maybe bring the inside edge of that heel to the outside edge of your big toe. Again, staring at an immovable object. Allow those ankles to wobble. We're going to hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Bring those feet back to neutral position and let's circle the hips around. Other way. And then let's bring our chair back to center. Have a seat. Rocking those hips side to side to set yourself down. All right, we're going to take our right ankle, place it on our left thigh, or if you can't, on the shin. Try to sit tall. Inhale, and as you exhale, come forward a little bit to increase that stretch. If that's too strong of a stretch, ease back. Try to relax your shoulders and reach the top of your head to the ceiling. Grab a hold of that right knee. Try to pull it up a little bit more. Rotate your body looking over your right shoulder. And then press your left knee a little bit to the left. Bring yourself center. Uncross. And let's do the other side. Left ankle on thigh. Try to sit tall. If you can, draw yourself forward, reaching head to the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. Today's class, we put a lot of our joints in different positions. We've worked our muscles, working them through their lengthening and tightening. Grab a hold of that left knee, draw it toward your chest, turn your body looking over left shoulder. So you should feel some energy in your body. You should maybe feel some action, feeling maybe some parts of your body have been lengthened. And there was a lot of mind-body connection going on today. Bring yourself back center. Uncross those legs. Sit back into your chair. Rest your hands on your thighs. Lower your gaze. Close your eyes. And just take a couple of really nice cleansing breaths. As you exhale, sigh out tension. Letting those hips release. Relaxing the shoulders. And with your next inhale, raise your head back up, open your eyes. As you exhale, lower the hands down. With your next inhale, sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands center. Namaste. Thank you for joining today. Have a great rest of your day.